Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Mafi'antahin. How are you guys today? Very warm welcome to episode 6 of Macawiis Mondays. Still in the special occasion white Macawiis. So I haven't switched back to the more casual, colourful one yet. But anyway, let's get into it. So what I want to do today, in a brief episode of Macawiis Mondays, I want to talk about saying thank you to people. Because firstly, I want to say, Wat mahadsantahin, thank you all very much for subscribing to the channel, for following the journey, and also for being patient with me as well, because maybe we had a year where there was no content at all on this channel, and just while I was getting some other things sorted, thinking about what direction we're going to take this channel, inshallah. But it gives me great pleasure to be back and to see you guys are watching the videos and stuff too. So I want to talk about saying thank you. So I've already used wad mahadsantahin. I'm saying thank you, and I'm saying mahadsantahin in the plural. If you want to thank a lot of people, you need to say mahadsantahin, because the tahin is plural at the end. But if you're saying thank you to one person, you say wad mahadsantahi. You are thanked, quite literally. That's literally saying you are thanked, wad mahadsantahi. But if you want to thank people for things in particular, you need to use this preposition ku before the verb mahadsantahi. So you need to say wad ku mahadsantahi. You are thanked for something. And as we talked about in a previous episode of Macawiis Mondays, you need to put these prepositions before verbs. Okay, not all verbs, not all prepositions in Somali are like this, but these shorter prepositions, ka, ku, u, and la, they go before verbs, right? And combinations of those with other pronouns, but that's something for another day. That we actually talked about in an earlier episode of Macawiis Mondays that you can go and watch in your own time, inshallah, as you please. So what about thanking people in particular for particular things? So if you want to thank somebody maybe for their help, okay, if you want to thank someone for their help, you'd say wad ku mahadsantahi awimadka. So awimad means help, right? But when you say thank you for the help, it's kind of implied that you're saying thank you for your help, right? But Somali will often just put a what is it called, like a definite article on the end, this ka, awimadka, to say the help. So thank you for your help. Wad ku mahadsantahi awimadka. Thank you for the help. The next one that I often say sometimes, like on my TikTok channel when people ask me questions in Somali, I often say wad ku mahadsantahi su'ashan. Thank you for this question. When I'm saying su'ashan, I'm saying shan is the bit on the end means this question. It's not the question. I'll say su'asha if I'm saying the question, right? Just to let you guys know, because you might have seen me say wad ku mahadsantahi su'ashan. Thank you for this question. But in this lesson, we're just talking about saying thank you for the help, thank you for the question, thank you for the whatever else that we'll get onto, okay? So if you want to say thank you for the question, wad ku mahadsantahi su'asha. Okay, and that's how it goes. The next example is if you want to say the advice, okay? Lots of Somalis know the term nasiha to be like an Islamic advice. Okay, we use the term, there's an Arabic term nasiha, which means an advice in like Islamic terms. And nasiha can mean an advice that's not Islamic, but in Arabic the term nasiha is used, and lots of Somalis are familiar with that word and may even use that word. But Somali has its own word for it, which is talada. So wad ku mahadsantahi talada. Talada. Where's the stress? Talada sounds right. Wad ku mahadsantahi talada. So thank you for the advice. The second example is for the information. If you want to thank somebody for information, wad ku mahadsantahi hogta. Hog means information. Hogta is the information. So wad ku mahadsantahi hogta. Thank you for the information. And then the final example that I want to talk about, which is nice to say if you want to thank someone for some food. Go to a Somali person's house, they give you some, hamids, they give you baris and hilib, whatever else. If you're very, very fortunate, then you get baris and hilib. If you get baris and hilib, it means they like you. If they don't like you, well, I don't know. I've not experienced that, thankfully, but I don't know what Somalis give guests they don't like. Us English, if we don't like a guest, we just won't offer them food. Even if they come around at like dinner time or something, we just won't offer them food. But I haven't experienced that, thankfully. I've only experienced Somalis that like me, thankfully, so far. So, but anyway, so if you want to thank someone for the food, so food is unto, the food is untada. We have this ada on the end, untada. So you'd say wad ku mahadsantahi untada. Wad ku mahadsantahi untada. Thank you for the food. So in this video, I just wanted to talk about ways of thanking people, thanking groups of people, and thanking people for things specifically. But for the Somalis of my audience, it would really help me if you would help other people like me learning Somali. And underneath this video in the comment section, just use a sentence talking about, what you thank people for. Wad ku mahadsan tahay, whatever you have thanked people for, or what you are thankful for, maybe. Thank you for something. And then also we have lots of examples underneath this video for other people and myself who are learning the Somali language too. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Actually, let's just do the outro in Somali actually, so we can hear it. So aad baad ugu mahadsan tahiin daawashadiina, fadlan like, share iyo subscribe dhaha. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.